Hey guys, I'm in my pool with my best friend in the background, Tasha, just swimming. Today we'll be doing a Q&A. This is gonna be my first Q&A. And hopefully after this segment, I get into the story and I look ugly, because I am ugly. But this is my pool. It's humongous, kinda-ish, whatever. Okay, see, she's just swimming in the background, you know? It's like a dolphin. If you're here, check out her videos. Wait. Her videos. I'll be putting her name in the bottom. She's just in the background, just getting her stuff. But her videos are pretty cool, more better than mine. But I'm very awkward because I haven't done this in a while. That's her username, awkward tea, something like that. I don't. Now I gotta step on my tippy toes because I'm a short person, and you don't want to see here like that, like little frogs trying to peek out, you know, with ribbits. Anyway, let's get into these questions. You're gonna get to know me and my best friend Tasha, so this is what we're gonna be about. Okay, what question do you want to talk about? I don't know. I'm not good with these things.
I'll just ask you, and then you answer.
And then you're gonna answer? Okay.
Ask you, and then you answer.
And then you're gonna answer? Okay.
What is your channel, like what are you mainly gonna post on your channel?
What I'm gonna mostly put on my channel, basically about everything, mystery, cases, maybe beauty stuff, even though just ignore this, okay? We'll figure out a way, okay? Art, everything, nature, anything, like anything to challenges, like you name it, as long as they're safe and reasonable. There we go. But you,
if you guys check out my channel, so far I've done like vlogs and hair videos, but I'm trying to do gaming videos, reactions, and basically what my banner says, like other shenanigans stuff, because like I'm pretty random. Like if something interests me, I'm gonna try to do it. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like random stuff. But so far, if you check out my channel, it's mainly like hair videos and I did a questionnaire, so it's hair videos, questionnaire, and vlogs so far. But I'm trying to do more videos. Do you have a specific age range for your audience? Or subscribers?
well, does it look like it's about to fall? Bro, it's just me or I just got shorter. It looks better. I hope it'll fall. Anyway, the range of people who I'm trying to have in my audience is actually, I kind of do and kind of don't. Like this thing in the background keeps making noises, so just ignore that. It's the pool. Yeah. That's a tough question.
I mean, do you have a specific range?
I'm a very honest person, and sometimes I like to cuss, sometimes I don't like to cuss. So I don't know. As long as I don't know. As long as you're not too young, and then maybe if you're too old, then you get mad, and you're like one of those people who get ignorant about videos and just be judgmental. I mean, I understand your opinions. You like to voice them. That's awesome. Go for it. Voice your voice, if that makes sense. This thing again. Oh my god. But I'm more like a person who likes to hear your thoughts and your stories and who you are, you know, as a person, you know, just like people's opinions and what they gotta say, you know. So it's just a matter of how you are, and not really specific age or range. More like, at least maybe if you're a little older than 15, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm very honest and I'm very opinionated, and people might get offended. But it also depends how you are, and age doesn't really matter to me because your age shouldn't tell you how you are. Like, I wasn't. That bug was in your face. People's ages, like me, I always got told that I act more mature than my own age. Well, when I was 15 or younger. But I'm 18 now, so that answers the question how old I am. So just take that question out. But your turn.
Well, I don't really have a specific age. I mean, subscriber, audience range, or whatever. But I just say probably if I had to pick, it would probably be like high school, college age. Like, I mean, if you're younger, that's your choice. But I mean, or older, I guess it's kind of weird, but whatever. But I mean, if I say what I say, I just said. I don't know. But I would say mostly like high school, college age, because I mean, we just got out of high school and we finna go into college, so. I was trying to think of other questions.
Oh, your age.
Oh,
'Cause I mentioned my
I'm 18 also.
Yeah, we both just graduated
Yeah.
in June. It's July now, so hopefully by the time I post this, it's not August. 'Cause I'm very forgetful and weird and what other
Oh
question?
yeah. How do you describe yourself?
How do I describe myself? I just said it. I'm lame and weird and just sometimes I'm awkward. Sometimes I could just be a little crazy. And or I like have sarcasm a little too, you know. So maybe that, I don't know. I can be boring when I want to, and I can be fun if I want to, if that makes sense. What about you, Tasha? Bet you won't say awkward.
I'm awkward. I'm quiet. Once you get to know me, I'm really goofy. I try to be funny, but I'm low-key lame AF. Yeah. Please don't come over.
I know, right? I think the same thing. I hope they don't hear us.
But yeah, I'm just like, I'm honestly, if I had to choose one word, it would be awkward. But yeah, hit my channel name.
Yeah, which by the way, like I said in the beginning, it'll be below
In the description. But yeah, I'm awkward, goofy, artistic and creative because I like drawing.
Yeah, that's me too. I love that.
I kind of keep to myself, keep a small circle, you know. I don't
Yeah.
need to be in the spotlight all the time.
I don't like to be in the spotlight. I feel awkward and just like, yeah.
I feel like it's like I try to be outgoing and stuff, but it's like when I do, I get called out for it, and then when I'm not, it's just like, why are you so quiet and
Yeah.
to yourself? Like, because I am.
But
But yeah.
what's the next question?
Next question. What do you see? What do you see? What do you hope to get from your subscribers? Or gain from your subscribers? Or do with your subscribers?
What to gain? I really hope I gain where you could relate to me, where you could learn from me, or you could do better than what I did, or like be fun, you know. Also, but serious at the same time, along with just like feeling the same thing and just like, you're not alone type of thing. So sometimes you feel, oh, sorry, man. But sometimes you feel alone and you're not alone. Oh, Tasha! Continue this video back in the room.
We'll be back.
So, if you must be wondering, my hair is very thick and it's very humid and it's bleh. So don't mind it. If I keep doing this in the video just because it's getting hot and I'm just like not trying to mess it up, you know. So it's already messed up technically because it's humid. My hair's really thick. It is not fun. And hopefully you do not get bored during this video. Hopefully this video can help you, I guess. This is my first video, so don't make fun of me. Okay, it's okay to laugh, but laugh with me. And just give me some honest tips on how to get better on this, but not be rude, be gentle. I mean, I really don't respond to rude comments. That's if I do get rude comments, if I ever get comments, but hope you get what I mean. This kind of like disrespectful per se, but just be respectful about it and be gentle and not, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. What's up, everybody? It's Vanessa. I'm very nervous. Don't know why, but I haven't did a video in a really long time. I think I stated that in a Q&A with my best friend, which, by the way, we did not get to finish recording the Q&A questions. We just literally didn't. The reason we stopped is my next door neighbors were doing something in their backyard or something, and we just wanted to stop, and it was just weird to record where they're there. Well, for me, that is why we stopped. Okay, it's been a long time. I'm a little rusty on this, but I'm gonna tell a story time as for my first video. Maybe it might be a mini story or maybe like a series story where I could just had part after part after part. So I just wanted to do a Q&A, then a mini story, I guess, and maybe show you the Pride Parade. So I'm straight, but I support people very, very much, and I don't have a problem, you know. So I just wanted to show you maybe that at the end, in case you were wondering how did it look like. This is my first time going, so I had no idea what to do. And I was just there to support, you know, a lot of people who are like gay and all that, you know. So yeah, all right, so let's get to the video. So you might notice a big difference with the lighting because I had to put this down, and I feel like it was just making my face look really weird in a way. And plus it's really hot, it's getting hot in here, so like yeah, I hope this lighting's okay for you still to see me, but it's able to still be good. So I'm sorry I sound so ugly. The time that I flipped over when I was a lifeguard, you see what I mean in the title when I explain it. So last summer, I was a lifeguard, and I loved my job very much. A lot goes into lifeguarding than what you actually see. You expect to sit there and just watch you and see if you drown or, like, you know. No, it's more than that actually. If you really join lifeguarding, it's a lot than you would expect. I was not expecting a lot of that coming into the lifeguarding job. So big props for lifeguards. Okay, we literally strive to make sure you're safe every single day when we work. So even if people who are not working and they're lifeguards and they're certified to be CPR and lifeguard just in general, that's just like a hero work, you know. I don't know, maybe you guys are not a big fan of lifeguards or something, but me personally, I experienced being a lifeguard, and it's just a different experience what you see on the outside. So never judge the book by its cover. I was a lifeguard last summer. The different timings is 9 o'clock, 10:45 I believe, 12:45, and then 6 o'clock I believe, whenever it closes the water park. So I came in 12:45 that day. I had to switch for some reason. I forgot why, but I like doing the night parties where someone rents out the park and does a party or does whatever event they want to do for it. So I like those a lot. I have no idea why. Maybe it was just more calmer. I have no idea. But I really love those timings. So I would take all of them as I can and trade with people. Sometimes the 9 a.m.s were okay, but I didn't really like the 9 a.m.s. I don't know. What's the week up? So at night, I usually have my boss. Now let's name her Miracle. So we're gonna name her Miracle. She's gonna be rarely, maybe-ish, used in the story times if I do the lifeguarding series. I guess you could call it that. If you guys like those, I know I'm just barely starting out, but hopefully it gets you guys to like it. But we're gonna name her Miracle. She's rarely not really in the story, but I'm just gonna explain. So Miracle is the top of the entire program for lifeguarding, just in general, and I guess I'm gonna call them like mini bosses of the lifeguards, because there's like 6 of them. I don't remember how many, but depending on each year. So there's like, let's just say 6 of them in this one, and there's 6 different people who are like mini bosses, who make sure we have our schedules on track, make sure where they're gonna put us, what station that we're gonna go and lifeguard at. So they make sure we all have equal breaks, just stuff like that, and make sure we're out there. And if there's like an emergency, they run out as well as we do and help us, if you know. And they also are making sure we are hydrated, so they come around us and ask us if we have water or any kind of drink that we wanted, preferably water, and they'll go get it, fill it up at the thing where people who work that other department will fill it up, give it to them, and then come back around and give it back to us. So I'm just gonna explain that right now so you do not get confused. So usually there's about like 2 at night for the parties. So that night I didn't know there was only 1. So we're just gonna call her Noah, because she really looked like Noah Cyrus. So like, let's just call her Noah. So that night I was working at a station called Kraken. It's one of their newest, I guess you could say newest ride, and it was very colorful, and I could try to insert a picture. And I was working the bottom. That night we had low, I guess we had low on lifeguards that night, and they used the other department of maintenance to do the top rides. So they had to go by our signal, and my signals were very self-explanatory, like a thumbs up, like let them go down the ride. And well, this ride is kind of different than the other rides. I have to look on the floor in the bottom of the ride to see if the water matches up to the line. There was a line there for us to see, for us to match them. It had to be straight and equal so that people won't get hurt and crash into the wall at the end of the ride. So it was a safety thing. And there's these pad things where we could stand on, but it's for the ride to separate the people who are on the ride. But we stand on them to make sure the water is up to the line, basically. So entire night the worker on top knew what I was doing, I guess, and it just kept repeating, and I'll let whoever was on top, I guess they didn't get the memo after a while, I don't know, but I changed my position, like where they could still see me. They could still see me, but I'm literally putting my hand like up and down, like I'm making sure the line is like up to the line, the water's up to the line, so making sure it's measured right. And that lets them know I'm checking it still, and that's what I did. Out of nowhere this guy and the other group on the other side, but what matters is on my side. That's why I'm going to explain this. This guy comes out of nowhere and flips me over, and like where I'm supposed to be standing on, I flipped and hit my chest onto that, and that was like pure, like I think it was like pure metal, and it like took the breath out of me, and like I could not breathe. I felt like, so I could not breathe at all, and it just hurt so bad. That hurt so bad. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Wow. I just wanted to cry, and I did not cry because I'm like, oh, you're the worker. You need to stay strong, girl. You need to stay strong. Don't tell them that you feel hurt, even though you do. You're crying on the inside. Don't. But I tried whistling for the mini boss, Noah, and I didn't know she was the only one there, and that I whistled and she never came. My chest was hurting like really bad, and I still couldn't breathe. I just pushed through the rest of the night, and I never worked on that ride again. Like during the nights like that, but during the day it'll be like not that long anyway. So like, but that night we usually go for a long time on those rides for the night ones. That's why I liked them a lot, because you wouldn't really have to move, and the sun is not beating on you. It's late at night. It looks so pretty at night though. But I guess everybody else wanted her to come by them, because a lot of whistles that night were coming from lifeguards, and it wasn't just only me. So I don't know. She just never got to me, and I tried sticking through the night to just keep it going, And the person on top didn't know until that incident happened and the night was over. They did apologize at the end of the night, and the next day I had to come in for work for the 9 a.m. and I told one of my mini bosses that I always talk to all the time. She was pretty cool, like she's really cool. So I told her the story, what happened, and I'm just like, I'm not here to get anyone in trouble. I'm just here just to explain it so people couldn't explain the rides more in detail, to make sure it doesn't happen to someone else, because it happened to me, and it might be worse than what happened to me to somebody else. And you never know what kind of health problems they might have, like asthma and all that. So So that day, it so happened after I had that conversation, there was maintenance. We were running out of lifeguards that day again, and it was at 9 a.m. like I said, and she explained in detail to them, and that an accident happened last night, that we have to explain this, and hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you. So she explained it very in detail to them about the rides, and that was crazy. And there's another story time that's going to connect to this story, because within this story, the same week of this story that this stuff occurred, something else happened. So hopefully I get quest, I guess, to tell you the other story. It's like another mini story, like I said, and it's very traumatic per se. As a lifeguard, you don't think you ever go through that. So it's all in my first year. I love saving lives, I guess.